Here's the bill that one family signed using the full word and names in each individual letter. And I recommend looking through all the font categories, find one that works. Also recommend using all capital letters. That way you have more room to add your words within the letters. Again, pick the font that works for you. I know I saw on Pinterest, people did the word family, names within it. You're going to have a last name. Maybe your last name is Smith. And have each name of the family member within the words works too. I use the one called family for this example. And I pick in the one here called, where was it at? This one, not that one. Let's pick this one. That works. All right. I'm going to drop it into my H drive. I'm going to rename it so I know what it is. I'm going to call it family. I'm going to open it in Photoshop. I'm going to go to a new document, and I'm going to follow that 16 by 6 footprint size, 16 inches wide, 6 tall, 300 resolution. Create document. Here it is. I'm going to File, Place Embedded on my H drive. Mine is called Family. I'm going to drop that in, and I'm going to make it larger. To resize it, the corner bounding boxes work, but I want to resize it, uniformly. I'm going to hold the Shift button down, then drag the box bigger. That way, it can't get out of proportion. Drag it a little bit bigger. Move to the middle, and then accept it. Looks pretty blurry right now. Once you accept that size, it should be a bit clearer. This is 6 inches tall. Right now, my text. See, my ruler's over here. My text is only about maybe 3 inches tall. It's kind of short. So I'm going to drop this down a bit and just stretch this text out, make it a little larger. Not quite the full 6-inch height. And accept it again. So there it is. So now I'm going to put the names within these letters. How do you do that? I can go back to 1001fonts.com. I can pick a little more thinner font. Find some thin lettering inside those words. So I'm going to find a thinner font. I might try this one here called this one here. I say my uncle's name is Gary. Here I might go lowercase, seeing how it looks. Let's see, where's that one at? There it is. Oh, it gave me capital anyways. That's fine. I can drag and drop this one off. And you gotta rename it. Call it Gary. Let's have another aunt. Pick a nice rhyming name with Gary. How about Mary? Drop down to that font again. Drag and drop. And I'm going to call this one here Mary. Now the bad part is it's a black lettering. When I put it on the black lettering, I won't see it. I'll show you. So if you go File, Place Embedded, I'm going to grab from the desktop my Gary file. There it is. I can't see it, can I? That's not going to work. So no to that. I'm going to delete off my desktop those 2 files I just created and try it again. Yes, just delete those. So I'm going to go back to, this is what I want. I'm going to switch to a white letter on a black background. Try that once. So click, drag, drop. Rename that one Mary. And then go back and add the rhyming name for an uncle. And he was this one. Rename that one accordingly. Alright, now we're back. Now if I go File, Place Embedded, just grab that file again, there it is, place it. Now I can see it, see that? Let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. Okay. And I want to have this placed on the F for family. I have options. I could park it somewhere up top and make it fit up here is an option. Again, they look blurry until you accept the size change. I push the yes button. It's much clearer. I could have this letter spun. See the cursor turns to a curved looking arrow. You can click drag. And now I can type in, I want to turn this here a negative 90 degrees, so it's perfectly vertical. I can park this maybe somewhere, somewhere along this column. I'm a bit too tall, so I'll shrink it a little bit, center it a little more, accept it, or that way there I can go. If I have mine up top, but it might drop this one, did it again, down here. I'll show you why. Shrink it a little bit, park it there. And then I'm going to take and file, place embedded. The other one, the same thing with that one. Oops. Cancel. Try that one more time. There it is. Drop this one in this part of the A and shrink it down quite a bit. But I might want to accept this size for now and compare them. I'm going to compare the Mary to the Gary. Mary is a taller font. I can get them about the same, so it looks a little more planned versus an accident. And accept it. I can go fill in all my, maybe they have some kids. Maybe they have a son named Steve. Maybe his wife is named Janet. I don't know. Maybe they have a daughter named Sylvia. Husband's name is Bill. I can fill all the names in of all their family members on the letters. Okay. I'll stop here for now. I'm going to go. I got to export this as. Oops, wrong program. Sorry. Cancel. File. Save this. Photoshop. You can save. Save it as. I'm going to call this family, so I know what it is. And I'm going to bring it over as. I found some good luck with a thing called a portable network graphic, a PNG format. Family.png. Save it. And we got it. Okay. Illustrator. Again, file new. I'm going to open up my same exact size. I want 16 by 6. Create that. Now I'm going to go file, place that. Mine's on my desktop. It's called family. Then drop it in the upper left corner. And I'm going to select this object, image trace, make, and say OK. And it's going to clean it all up. There it is. Now, of course, in the plasma cutter, I'm going to have to worry about some of these inside letters. I got to kind of make a little pathway for the A. This little spot here will stay. A path for the R, so that'll stay, and so on and so forth. Zoom back out. Then now, to tie it all together, I'm using this little rectangle tool. And I'm going to come below. Oh, I need a color, don't I? Let's try it once. Rectangle tool, if I double click somewhere on my screen, doesn't matter where. And I want to go, I am 16. So I'm going to start with about a 15-inch by maybe about like a 3/8 tall rectangle. Okay, so I did come out the color white. Delete that. I'm going to go switcheroo. So now I'm coloring it in black. Double click. 15 by 3/8. There it is. Just going to drop this somewhere so it's has the same kind of overhang on the letter F. Oops, where are we going? Come back. Yes, again, I'm going to move this up a little bit, just the edge of my screen, and I'm going to grab this little rectangle and move it up a little bit. Now we got it. All right. Oh, see here? It's I have a little white border showing up there. It's because I have the color white picked for my outline. That's an easy fix. I can just take this and say I want to have no outline, 0 outline, and it goes away. So here's my almost finished name sign. So I'm going to go to File, Export, Export As. Here I want to go, I'm going to try both formats. Bitmap seems to work pretty well, but you get a little bit of kind of a blurriness in the cut on the Posmacam. Pick 300 and let that export. And I'm also going to go File, Export, Export As, and the same thing, Family. I'm going to go to the one called DXF. This is like an AutoCAD exchange file. So it should cut like our drawings cut on an AutoCAD program, pretty cleanly. And I'll say yes, scale it. So 1 inch drawn is 1 inch printed. Good, good, good. That's fine. Might try the preserve appearance that happens there once. That might make it a little bit better of a cut. I don't know. So that's done. There's your name sign, family sign lesson.